laid back mat. I invite you to a balancing act for a little yoga escapade with me, with the option to use a wall. So if you have a wall that doesn't have paintings and things you can touch and lean against, but it's only an option. We'll be having a fun little warrior tree variation, but mostly just a fun yoga escapade. So thank you for joining me and the laid back mat. If you are a patron, I want to thank you for allowing me really to put all this together. And if you're not a patron yet, please click on the link down below and see maybe if it's something for you. There's a bunch of free stuff too you can look at, of course. So, there's not much in Chin. I don't know if she's in the screen yet. But let's start. Let's start down on our knees. So I'm going to go in the middle of my mat. And I don't know if you can see, I doubled up the mat. I put 2 for my aging knees. So you can also use a blanket folded if you wish. So let's start on our knee. Exhale your bum down here. And let's relax the neck. Just exhale the chin down and then slowly inhaling the head up like drawing a C and then a C upside down. So pretty much making a circle and reversing it, or a half circle and back, whatever flow your boat. If something is tender and feel a little nice while you're moving your chin in a direction, just stay there for a little bit and enjoy. And inhale back in neutral. So remember, only do what feels good to you. What's important is that you just move something. Could be an arm, an elbow, maybe a foot. The part on the wall, you can do sitting on a chair if you want and just do the upper portion. Do what fits your body. Make yoga fit you, not the other way around. So let's start. And let's start in a nice child pose. So I'm going to turn a little bit to the side here. Can you see me? So my big toes are touching or close to one another. I'm going to take my legs and I'm going to spread them just a little bit. You can keep your knees together if it's better for you. Making room here, wiggling my bum to the sides. Just making nice room. And exhale. I'm going to look at my belly button. Look, look, look. And inhale forward. Exhale your elbows down. Neck is relaxed. Here we go. Maybe again, couple little circle with the head. And let's take our hands and make a little pillow for our forehead. Maybe a double fist. Maybe you want a real pillow, and you know what? That's cool too. A little pillow for the hands, for the head. And just exhale. Exhale your body down. Relax. Just relax. And inhale. Place your hands maybe shoulder width, something like that. And just pressing them. Inhaling back up. Little round shoulder roll again. And let's exhale again forward. Neck relax, back relax, sinking. Inhale your hands forward. Exhale, elbows down, forehead to the ground. And just breathe. Give yourself permission here just to be and just to breathe. And if you need action, maybe lifting one finger and then the next. Just lifting finger, maybe wiggling your toes, your pinky toes, and that's okay. And pressing your hand, inhale your head up. Bring your hands a little closer to you. And again, little shoulder rolls here. Now, bring your legs back together. And we're going to shift our hip forward to land on a table position. So place your hands under your shoulders, your wrist, nice line, knees under your hip, and then just turn in your forearm towards one another here. Just relax, and let's take a little tailbone and just run our lower back. Just run your lower back a little bit and maybe shifting it side to side. So not quite the cat of our cats and cow here. And press in your hand. Big inhale, bring your belly button towards the mat. Remember, add extra breath. You need to breathe between them. By the time I'm done talking, you would not have any breath if you waited for me to. And then what I want you to do is when you exhale, just press in your hand. Make your chest a little higher and then keep going. Bring your belly button up like if it's going through your spine towards the ceiling. Tailbone down, and maybe again shifting your hip. Just keep breathing here. Do what feels nice to you and go with your body. You want to make the yoga yours, or you can just skip it. Modified cats and cows. Wrist under shoulders, taking the nook of the elbows in. So inner spiral, if you're familiar with Anusara yoga, that's my formation. So I mix it with every little bits I like from any style of yoga. And let's do just a little traditional cats and cow, and feel free to make the cats and cow sound. If there's kids there, I like them to make the sounds if they want to. And breathe in between my cute breath. I tend to over-explain even at times. So let's take a big inhale and round our back like all over the top of it. Tailbone is up. Chin is up a little bit. Belly button is heavy towards the ground. Keep breathing, and on your exhale, press in your hand and send your belly button like if it's going through your spine and wants to go all the way to the ceiling. Press in your hand. Press, press, press. Inhale back down. Now, I want you to use your own breath so you match your movement to your natural breath. So exhaling as the belly button moves up, and inhaling as it moves down. And steady. We go back to neutral. Now, I've got the wall right behind me that I can use either. I'm going to use part of this one, but for my foot, I'm going to use this one. This is just to brace your heel against it if you want. Okay. So I've got my heel right against it. I'm going to bring my hand forward. So let's take an inhale. Bring our hands forward here and push your heel against the wall, just lifting the knee. And keep pressing until your other foot goes up and you're in a down dog. So inhale your weight forward. Bring your wrist under your shoulders like a push-up. You can drop the knees if you want. And on your next exhale, bring your bum up and away. We're going back in that same down dog, but with the distance of our push-up, which is about the correct one. But you know what? The correct one is where you feel good. So if you want to go forward a little bit, if the wall don't work with you, you skip that. So neck is relaxed here. And I'm going to bring one foot forward until my ankle's under my knee. Now pressing in the foot, go up to the knee. If there's a balancing issue, bring the foot to the side, that's cool. Okay, we're going on the warrior one. So just inhale your arms up. And then exhale your shoulder down. Maybe looking up a little more. The back thigh lifts up and go back a little bit. So pressing on the back thigh. Inner the forward knee, just quick check, send it towards your little toe now. And exhale your arm down to your leg, same side. We're going in a side angle. So first I'm going to take my back foot and I'm going to turn it so the outer part of my foot is braced against the wall. And what this does is that it gives us a little control in the back so we can forget there and work more with the front of us. So instead of the entire body. So again, make sure the knees above the ankle, the knees towards the pinky. You're beautiful. And just lift, just a little turn here. Just turn your body, starting at the waist. Then the head can follow. And if you want, inhale the arm up and over. Maybe looking towards your hand, if it's comfortable for the neck. And press in the foot. Modify warrior 2 because it's not long enough. And oh yeah, I can still. And on your next inhale, turn your palm towards the ceiling. And bring it up. Like if you're scooping the air very slowly. For a nice reverse warrior. Other arm can be anywhere. You can bring it around your hips, on your hip, around your rib, wherever you want it to go. And exhale back in extended side angle. And then let's slide the front arm down a little bit, bringing both arms straight. We're going to go in a triangle. So just push in the front foot and your hand, just bring it back to the back of your leg. Nice, nicely open. And let's take a little more room and reach through our fingertip here. Now picture somebody threading your upper fingertip and gently tugging up and bringing you back up and away into a straight position. So you just come back up. Let's straighten the feet. So we're still in that wide stand, but our feet are forward, lined up. Bend your knee as much as you need. Big inhale, up with the fingers. Exhale down. And just relax here. Keep the knee bends if you want. You can straighten them. Maybe bend one. And then the other, back and forth if it feels nice. Neck is super relaxed. Little movement. Your hands can go wherever it feels good for you. A little break here before we do the other side. And let's inhale back up. Now we're going to switch that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this wall so I can still see you, so I don't have my back to you. But the same thing, we go back, or you can go straight to the wall. That's another way that's actually easier to do. And just put your other foot, just put it right against the wall. And then inhale the other one. Forward, and just wiggle it until your knee's above your ankle. So just make sure your knee don't pass your toes. So maybe bring it back just a little bit if it happens. If it's forward a tad, don't worry about it. Inhale, arm up. If the arms get tired, you can always put them on your hips. That's still good. Neck is relaxed. And just breathe here, breathe. And when you exhale, maybe lowering the shoulder a little bit. And to warrior 2 we go. So you can grab your bow Arjuna and pull. And I'm holding the wall too in the back. There's no room for a hand, but that's okay. Quick check on the front knee. Let's send our knee towards our pinky toe. Opening the hip. And let's reverse the hand and open the hand up. Inhaling up, all the way up. Nice little reverse warrior. And exhale, arm to the knee for a side angle. And if you want, right away, you can just drop the arm straight and straighten the upper one if you wish. All kind of options here. And then picturing somebody tugging on our fingertip, inhaling back up to our warrior two. And we're going to do a triangle. We're going to go back to the forward, but just push on your front foot, straighten the leg, and let's go in our triangle. Just opening the chest, shoulder. Upper hip goes back a little bit. Both legs squeeze towards one another. And bending the knee, we just go slide our hand on top and go back into a transitional extended side angle. And gently turn your body towards the front, back in warrior one, heel against the floor. And exhale, arms down. So we'll give our arms a break here. So how about a little dancer modification? Sounds fun? So you can use the wall if you want to hang on it or something. So it's there, you can let go, you know you're near it if you want to grab it. So let's put our feet in Tadasana, mountain pose. Big toe in. I usually like my ankle under my hip bone, but if you like traditional big toe touching, that's cool too. And let's engage our legs, one towards the other. So press your feet down and grow an inch or so. Just engage them and keep them engaged like that. Maybe you want to touch your wall now, see how it goes. We're going to bring one knee towards our chin. Just give it a nice hug while it's there if you want to let go. I'm on the double mat, so I'm going to wobble a little bit here. And then keeping the knee in, just slide your hand down to your ankle. Keep your knee in, so keep pushing your knee towards the other leg. And we're going to go in our dancer. You can stay like that, you can add to it. What I do is I jack my shoulder up, and then I send it back to give a curve so I can grab the top of my foot, but you can grab the leg, anything that works. Now press your foot into your hand and resist with the back hand. And maybe tilting forward a little bit. And let's go to the wall, knee in, beautiful alignment. Maybe looking forward, maybe hopping around, maybe stopping to hop around with the wall. And exhale the knee back up, one more hug. And inhale it down. Just breathe, breathe. We're going to switch side. And let's do our dancer. So foundation, I'm going to go a little closer so I don't have to double mat here. Foundation, press your feet down, engage your legs. Inhale, and on your exhale, squeeze your knees. Now give it a nice hug here, maybe rounding the lower back a little bit. I can see you. And let's slide our hand down, keeping the knee in. And this is where I jack my shoulder, place it back, push your foot into your hand, maybe letting go the other, and just pivoting forward a little bit maybe. It's nice having the wall that can catch you. And when you have enough fun with that, exhaling the knee back to the chest for one more hug. And down we go. So a little hip movement here. Just a little hula dance just to loosen up things. We're going to do a little chair variation to the wall. I'm going to use this one so you can see a little better. So let's just bring our back to the wall until your butt and your upper back touch the wall. Neck is relaxed. We're just gonna slide down, so bring your feet forward and just keeping your bum and your shoulder. Just go down until your legs are about at 90. Okay. And let's just try to stay there while we can, working them quads. Just breathe, breathe. You can come out. You don't wait for me for nothing. It's your body. You come out of it when you want. Now let's wiggle the shoulder up and keep your feet there. Keep your feet. They're a little forward here. Keep them exactly where they are. We're going to push ourselves to line up with our feet. Yeah, take your time getting there. Now we've got our distance. We know the wall is there. We know how far it is. We're going to just back our butt to it and go in that chair. So it's there. It's going to catch you. It's a little creepy at first, but it's there. It will catch you. And just go in a nice chair. So it's supported. Now round your lower back just a tad. You want to still keep that curve there, but just to ease up on the lower back. And let's exhale our hands to our hip. Our arms were up already way too much with this class, so let's bring them down a little bit. And just breathe here. Breathe. And now we're going to head to it if you want. And I'm going to send all my weight to one foot. I'm even shifting into this side of my bum. And I'm just going to hug that other knee again. And just place it for a seated pigeon. And you can go down or adjust yourself wherever it's comfortable. And here we're not going to push hard, but we're going to just lean maybe a little bit forward. Just a little bit. So one leg is working hard, but the upper body should be like super relaxed, like, hey, let's enjoy this break here. But we can't stay there very long, can we? So inhale, push in your foot. We're going to switch that, so just stay exactly like you are. And just switch the leg. You already got your back there. And let's go back. We're still going to do our chair the other side. The other side, there's no other side with chair. This chair, this pigeon chair I should call. And exhale forward a little bit. My upper mat is sliding on me. Exhale the foot down and let's bring our heel a little closer to the wall. And just plant your entire back there. So your back of your head's touching. The tip of your shoulder blade is touching. And maybe your butt's touching. Now, the tip of your shoulder blade that's touching, pay attention to that body part because I'm going to ask you to move it in a little bit. So when I say your wings, your bottom wings, that's this part here that's touching the wall. So let's bring one heel right against that wall. The other leg's going to go forward. And on an inhale, let's bring that knee back above our ankle. Go warrior one here. Oh, we did our arms too much already. Let's bring it again. Let's bring that down to our hips. Now let's push our hip forward a little bit. And let's inhale our shoulders up. And now this is when I want the tip of your shoulder to go towards one of another. So you shrug and send your arm up and don't lower down. Now your hands are one towards the other. See if your fingertip wants to touch. Don't force it. Okay, awesome. Inhale up and exhale. So just fold. Now your arm can go up or not for humble warrior. So you see with your heel planted, it's one less thing to worry about. And just breathe here, just breathe. And push in your foot. Inhale back up. Exhale, release the arm. And on your next breath, take your front foot, just move it back. We're going to switch that. Repeat that same thing, but on the other leg. So inhale that foot forward, knee above ankle. And I'm going to bring my foot, my front foot, a little bit to the side to add a little bit of space between my feet for balance. So inhale your belly button, like make your tummy tight. Lower your little tailbone a little bit. Inhale, shoulder up. Exhale, then back. Fingertip, grab each other or towards one another. Pushing your foot, inhale up, chest up. Exhale in your humble warrior. So I'm going to back my back foot too. So my heel catch the wall. And if you want, bring the hands up. Neck is very relaxed here. You can do a little yes, no, maybe. And inhale, push your front foot. Picture somebody grabbing your finger and just gently bringing you back. And this time we're going to take the back foot and just bring it to the other. So we're done with the wall. We're done with the wall. So let's take a forward fold. We're going to go into our cool down. So inhale, fingertip up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knee as much as you want. Neck is relaxed here. And just breathe. Don't even think of anything. You can do that after class. Just let that mind go empty. And on your next exhale, bend your knees. And just bring your chest towards your thighs. So I'm on my tiptoes. And I'm just going to grab my leg and give them a big hug. Like a big, like, thank you legs for doing all that for me. Nice hug. And poof. Exhale on your bum. And let's keep one knee up. And just put your other leg straight. Just bring one foot over. And just nail the arms up. Just for a moment. We're not going to be there long. And then starting at the bottom of our spine, we're going to exhale towards the leg that's up. And maybe placing one hand behind us. The other one to the side. Maybe adding a little flair, a little style with the front arm. Maybe bending it. Adding a mudra, something cool if you want. And looking away, like, oh, I am all that type of fun little attitude. And on each inhale, just growing a little bit taller from the crown of the head and exhaling into your twist. And not forcing anything, just letting it go where it feels good. And on your next inhale, grow tall again. And exhale, start coming back. We're going to switch legs. And repeat that on the other side. So, big inhale up. Exhale, turn the waist. Lower waist up, the neck, the heads will turn last. So inhaling up tall and exhaling in the twist. And inhaling back forward. Let's go in the bridge. Just going to turn here. And let's just spring our elbows under our shoulders. Arms are in. Neck is relaxed. And just lower yourself down. Palm of the hands to your side. Then inhale your fingertip away from you, like they're going towards your heel, and bring your heel a little bit closer if you need. I think your legs looks good where they are. And let's bring your feet, knees about hip distance apart, hip bone here. And on the knee now, just lift your hips up, keeping the knees one towards another so the upper legs are parallel. Belly button goes up, press in your feet, thighs goes up. Quick check on the neck, make sure you've got room to say a good no. Everything, you got enough room to move your neck. You're not forcing there. And exhale down. Big inhale, again, fingertip away from you, crawling towards your heel. Elbow getting heavy. Shoulders getting heavy. And press in your hand. Inhale, hip up. And if you want to add to this, maybe tucking the shoulders under and have your hand reach one another. Pressing the hips towards the ceiling. Quick check on the knees. Are they fanning out? Bring that back in if it does. And gently exhale slowly your bum down your mat. Big inhale, again, reaching through our fingertips. And exhale your knees to your chest, big hug. And maybe rolling a little bit side to side if it feels good to your back. Neck is relaxed, make sure it's not sent back too far. And let's go an happy baby. Bring your arms inside your knees. Grab your big toe, your ankle, your feet, something. And let's bring our knees towards our armpit and our heels away. And just shifting a little bit back and forth. Maybe adding more action. This is really what your body wants you to do. It's pretty much, mine says it wants to move. It's early in the morning again. If it was at night, I'd move less. So you can rock back and forth. Or just keep on bringing your knees towards your knees towards your armpit and your heels away. So anything that feels good right now, just be mindful about your movement. And like a baby, just be happy and have fun with this. And let's bring the sole of our feet one towards the other. We're going to place the outsert of our feet gently down. And here adjust, like send your feet away from you, maybe a little closer, wherever it's relaxing. And if that doesn't work today, just keep your legs straight down, a little bit apart, and that's just good too. Now let's exhale our chin towards our chest. And then inhale, just relax everything here. Neck can freely go side to side again. And if it's comfortable for you, maybe closing your eyes or keeping one eye open and the other one halfway open. And just breathe here. Just breathe. Just paying attention to your breath, to its travel, to its escapade. And remembering that yoga, it's like a grocery store full of items. And you don't pick every single one of them, but only the ones that are good for you. And the one you like too. If something is good for me at the grocery store and I don't like it, I'm not gonna, no. So pick and choose. And let's just, without making a list for the day, without just giving a break up there, and just paying attention to our breath, just feeling the breath. Just feeling it without giving it any judgment or any thoughts. you're ready, maybe reaching through your heel, through your fingertip for a big yawn. Maybe hugging your knees one more time. And if it's comfortable for you, turning to the right side for a couple breaths before coming back up. Or you can stay down too. A seated position. So just comfortable, easy pose here. So thank you.
Namaste.